overhead. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Want me to kill the overhead light?
Yeah.
It's a little bright.
It's a little bright today. There, now we're good.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
My whole life on YouTube is one big glare off my glasses. That's all it is.
Right?
That's all it is. I
I
think
know.
that's a little bright.
Think too bright?
I think that's too
Okay.
bright. I think
Well,
that's
we'll
better.
let you handle the lighting, okay?
I think that's better.
Okay. All right, let me get,
Get settled in.
settled in here. Okay.
Hello,
Live
Dan.
Sunday chit chat. There we are.
Thank you for coming. Hi, crazy plant lady. Hi, purple sneakers.
Loading. There we are. Okay. Now I can read. Okay. Tink is here. Hello.
Hello, Agrippo.
Crazy plant lady. Purple sneakers. How cute is that? Edgar. Hey, nice seeing you too. Very cool.
Hi, Haley.
Let me see if I can make it larger so I can read it.
The old heave-ho. There's no doing that early, though, is there? Hi, Trisha.
Well,
Hey,
no,
Amar.
you know
Hi,
why?
Stephanie.
You know why? Because I can't connect until it goes on.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Hi,
Hey,
Denise.
Dom.
Hey, Buttercups. Hey, Dom.
Henry, Denise, Buttercups.
Oh,
Menlo, Georgia.
I feel like I'm glowing. I look like an angel in this lighting, don't I?
That's that blonde hair.
Yeah, that neon. It is a nice shirt, isn't it? He does great things.
Yeah, I'm actually filming. Actually, I was
Yeah.
cooking in the kitchen and making a video.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to change.
Yeah. I know the other Carrie.
Yeah, see, people like your hair. I like it like this. I do.
It's
Well, I guess you do too, or you.
It's a
wouldn't do
little.
it.
Well, it's a little bit of maintenance to do. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, it's more maintenance than none. So.
A week later, I'm
I'm
still
so
unpacking. Still. Oh, I hate moving.
If
I
it makes you
hate
feel
it so
better, we're
bad.
still unpacking, and it's been 6 years. There's still stuff in boxes, I swear, somewhere in here, probably in a closet that we haven't unpacked.
Yeah, probably.
Probably something like ornaments.
Our weather, it's very hot, and it's so odd because it's like we get a 5 to 10 minute torrential downpour.
Yeah.
Then the sun comes out, then another downpour. Then the sun
Mhm.
comes out, then another downpour, and it's like almost 90. It was 85 the last I checked.
Mhm.
But other than that, it's nice out. Like right now, the sun's out, so.
Yeah.
And I was grilling outside too, so like I had to run inside every time it rained. Went back outside.
Right now. Crazy plant lady. I'm gonna have to go back and double check. I got most of my bleach recommendations from Mark, and I'm kind of just following his. Oh, just got an alert that Pam Talks is putting up a video.
Oh, good.
So yeah.
It's like it's Christmas newfound treasures.
It is.
That's a good point.
I've heard people say that like when they clean out their kids' toy chest, if they have little ones, it's like the kids get it all over again. They get the toy at Christmas, they don't care about it. By summer, the parents go to throw it out, and it's like, Mommy.
Can't wait for you two to get married.
What's the rush?
This comes up every so often in these lives.
What's the rush?
I don't know.
You already get all my money when I die.
Well, this is true.
Isn't that what marriage is for?
Yeah. Yes. And you do too. You get mine when I die.
Age beautiful blonde lightener. Black to blonde in 30 minutes with 30 volume. Dyed black or
Really?
natural black?
Age beautiful blonde. Oh, I gotta get my notepad out. I'm gonna write this down. I'd love to try that because I gotta touch my hair up too.
Because I had done 40 volume for an hour, and actually only the first time my scalp took it hard. After that, I think I developed calluses or something.
Beautiful.
Actually, today was stupid. I had put coconut oil on my hair last night. Dyed black. Wow.
Lightener.
I put coconut oil on my head last night and put my hat on because I have a tendency to play with my hair when it's longer than bald on the sides and everything. And then I went for a walk today, and I had coconut oil on my head out in the noon sun going for a walk. So probably not a good idea.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Caroline.
Is always angry. Yeah. Caroline's
Yeah.
here. Hi.
So I shaved
Oh, Caroline, I wanted to ask you a question about Scotland. So I understand that, I don't know if it's the official mascot, official animal of Scotland is the unicorn. Is that correct? I'm just curious. All right.
I have never heard that anywhere.
I saw it when I was searching something, I don't know, and it came up and it said that unicorn is the official animal. In fact, I'll get it, if I can find it, I'll get it right back up. And I'm like, wait a minute.
That's very cool if it's
Is
true.
that kitschy? Is that just a joke?
But
There were 2 places that said it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the hangs.
My ancestry about 4 generations back, Caroline said she's not sure. We'll look into it. Black male under 40s. Most people have black hair. My hair was
Wow, that's backwards, yeah.
115. God.
115 in Vegas. Wow.
But it's a dry heat.
Yes, but it's a dry
They'll be
heat.
picking your bones out of the sand. But it's a dry heat.
We're
Refresh,
back.
refresh,
We're back.
refresh.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh yeah, it's back.
Refresh, refresh. God, we only got 6
I
minutes
just got a
in.
notification. YouTube is experiencing difficulties. Where'd it go?
Lovely.
Okay, you might
So-
experience temporary delays in feeds. What's a feed?
In feeds.
What's a feed?
I don't know.
Yeah, oh well. I don't.
Unicorn's the official. Oh, we got it. Somebody
Okay.
had found it. Yeah.
Animal of Scotland. It is. Wow. Okay.
Thanks, Christy.
Wow.
You came in and we were like, oh, she's here. Crash the live. Get out of here. Yeah, if you just, hit refresh. I don't know. I was on our wireless. I thought it'd be better, but with weather, I threw it on data, and hopefully this'll...
Yeah. Right. I
Yeah.
know. A feed is a video, I think. Okay, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I think you're right.
Lovely.
Well, why did I get that pop up?
I don't know. I didn't get a pop-up,
I wonder if anyone else
and
got
we're the ones
pop
doing
ups.
it. So I don't know.
I gotta find that where that was. But anyway, okay, I gotta get caught up here. Okay.
Do you guys have Scottish ancestry? I do not. I have Irish ancestry. Going back, how far did they trace it? County Mayo. That's as far as they traced it back. It goes, on my mother's side, the name that they traced it to was McFadden. Something. County Mayo. And then on my
I
father's
don't know
side,
Scotland.
it's German. But my grandfather was an orphan, so there's not a lot of ways to track back to Europe where his family came from. So,
Hey guys, Swift McNesty. Okay, all right. Think I'm back. What it wants. Ain't that the truth? Technology just does what it wants when it wants. Very true. Jamie's coloring. Hello.
the kitties are good. I go out and pet Oscar because so
Yeah.
I go out on the porch every so often to do that.
Hey guys. Hey. Okay. Pam Talk says she's going to be demonetized from now on in her Cynthia videos. Yeah, to prove a point. I heard that too.
Yeah, that's
she's
what
not putting ads.
she
in,
took the ads out. The other day I watched one of hers and she took the ads out, and I was like, why? But yeah.
I'm filling my pill holder for the week. That's awesome. You used to do that for the whole
I
week.
used to have the
Yeah.
morning, noon, night, but then I talked to my doctor. It was I was bad at making sure I took everything morning, noon, night. I was like, can I just take everything at once, please? And so we worked it out so I could take all my meds at once, and I do it in the afternoon to have it for the night because I have I have a pill cup. Like I'm still in the damn psych ward. I have a whole I have to shoot before I go to sleep. So-
Tiffany, hi.
Hey,
Oh,
Tim.
I'm glad you stopped. 117 degrees in Phoenix. 117. That's crazy. That's so hot.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, Pam. Yeah, Pam. Not
Oh yeah,
Cynthia.
Pam. Cynthia, please.
Cynthia would never do
She
that.
monetized hospice.
I know, right?
Essentially.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
I know. Cynthia's had a very active last day or so. She had some really I'll save a lot of this for caretaking, but she said some extremely inflammatory things that I think pissed off people who were her supporters.
Oh yeah,
because
I think so.
Because she didn't kick out a haters video. She kicked out a really I can't have a difference of opinion, which means people who I think liked her got mad. and decided to yeah. Teachers, I have a couple friends who are teachers that I was friends with, and they all had to switch their lessons plans in 2 days from what they had been doing to digital when all this happened and the lockdown came. They had to do it on no notice, with no resources, as teachers do.
Yeah, they did.
With a Dom. Oh, thank you, Dom.
Aw, it's going good, Dom. How are you doing?
Yeah.
That's cute. Those are those stickers. That's so cute. But yeah.
Right now. Hello. Yeah, like her opinion means less than nothing to me because she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. But her views were a little low, so when she throws out something inflammatory, you know, if her views are under 1,000 a video, she's not doing well for her. But if she kicks out something like "teachers don't deserve money, I do," you know, that's gonna get a lot of views.
That's a shame. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of comments and messages about Cynthia recently. This last week, I can't watch her. He does.
Yeah.
I just can't. And it's all been the same. Racist. Teachers, like not being grateful. Something about the spam last week.
She referred to herself, I have heard this, as a disgruntled employee. Of who? Of what organization
yes,
is she disgruntled?
Someone sent me a message about that.
On the far reaches of reality, she could say she's a disgruntled YouTube employee,
Leslie.
but we're like, creators are like independent contractors.
Yeah.
You get a 1099 from Google, I think,
Yeah.
at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So, she's never had a W-2 in her life.
No, she hasn't.
Never, not once. I heard a
Find
rumor
it.
way back when that she worked maybe at a bagel shop or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
for probably an hour.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't hear that one.
So,
But I just,
hey Marie, how are you?
Yeah, I just know that people are a little upset about her.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say because I get tongue-tied when I talk about
know.
Cynthia.
But the flip
can't.
side of her ignorance is that it brings up a good discussion. Teachers, I think, are underappreciated, and it's very topical right now, especially in the U.S. about kids going back to school and teachers going back. And like I said, I have a lot of friends who are teachers, and I think a lot is being asked of people. You know, give our kids a place to go, keep them busy, babysit them so we can go back to work.
We can go back to work.
And by the way, how are they going to social distance during the active shooter drills?
I know. I don't know.
The fact that that's a sentence is stupid.
I know. I am this is a really good point, Chris. I am so ready now to hear Cynthia put out a life plan now and put on her big girl pants and move on. I agree totally.
Oh, thank you, James. Super chat.
Ah, James,
Thank you so
those
much.
Those are so cool.
I
they
missed
like
the message.
flash up. They like.
Wish I could do more. This is more than thank you. Thank you for all your amazing, consistent content. It really helped me during some dark times. Your amazing LGBT representation. Thank you.
I really appreciate.
We're
so nice.
We're
Thank
a good
you.
face for the community.
Thank you.
I guess.
Thank you. But yeah, I agree. That's what I would say about Chantel. I wish that she would get herself together and do positive things, get her life together. That would be such a turnaround, and I would tune in and watch that.
Yeah.
I love seeing stories like that.
Yeah.
I do. But she's in this rut, this negative circle, toxic circle.
Hey, B. Oh, yeah, she's got her own. You know what? I'm going to give her credit. She put out a video, disabled all her comments because that's what she does, and then stopped. But the next video was still on track. She's like, I'm still going to do my journey. I'm still going to document it. I'm like, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Mortuary workers provide essential service and they're underappreciated. That's a really good point too. That was we were talking about workers who are essential but aren't in the headlines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
There's plenty of people
That's true.
all along, and of course a lot of the folks who are essential make like $11 an hour or less. I'm thinking like home health aides, certainly special ed teachers, kids who have special needs who aren't getting the help they need and somebody has to go in and do it, people that have to wear masks and go into work anyway. There's a lot of folks who've been working this whole time with no hazard pay just because, one, they have to pay their own bills, and two, the job has to get done, or or people get hurt.
Who else is out of control quarantine weight gain? Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm 66, lived in the North, racism was still relevant. We still have it here. We're in Pennsylvania now today in the North, above Mason-Dixon. It's still here. It's just whispered,
Yeah.
they think, out of earshot, but it's not.
So over Chantel, she muted me for giving her constructive criticism. Really? Did she really? That's a Cynthia move. Block you, mute you, unfriend you, boot you off her channel just for saying something that you think.
Mm-hmm.
Just disagreeing in any way at all.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sad that she did that.
Mm-hmm. Blue denim. I think in the comments you'd mentioned you were from Erie.
Oh yeah, Blue Denim.
Because...
I got your message today on Facebook. I meant to tell you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I was trying to put the the YouTube name with the Facebook name with the instant messenger name,
Mm-hmm.
everybody has like 3 different names,
Yeah.
on social media. So it's all put together. Her name is Lucy.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, they didn't have funerals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just never thought of that.
I'm just thinking of like so many things that happened well, I'm sure everybody has them, but like in my life, like 2 weeks before that, if they happened 2 weeks later, like I was in the hospital, and there was a guy who was in quarantine when I was in the hospital. It was odd. And then I had a relative pass away around there too. If all those things happened a month later, they would have been total clusterfucks,
Yeah.
Those things are complicated anyway, and emotional anyway.
I wonder if she is older. I don't know.
50?
That was another thing going around. Is she really 50 or not? I don't know.
I'd believe it. I don't think she's older. I think she looks older because Cynthia, for all her makeup and hair, like she's let herself go. You look at Cynthia from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
She looks so much happier, so much better.
She does.
Smiles.
Right, she does.
She took so much more pride in her appearance. All this, makeup
Very
on.
true.
She just doesn't look as good.
Yeah. Very true.
Past a cemetery, there were burial with just 3 people. Yeah, it's just how it is right now.
Sarah, you're doing the 4-3 fasting. 4-3. Is that the 4 days on, 3 days off? That's that fasting, right?
I don't know about that.
We do the OMAD, the 1 meal a day now. And I'm personally getting right back on it because that's the only thing that worked for myself as well. You're right.
I'm pretty good with OMAD, but the issue is that 1 meal, it's got to be a reasonable size. And I found myself during quarantine eating more out of comfort, out of stress, out of boredom, because it tastes good and I can, for whatever reason. So I think since quarantine, holidays and then right into quarantine, I've probably put on about 15 pounds. Because I'd gotten to my weight loss goal, which was I was just under 180, and 180 was the goal. I was like 179.
Yeah.
And I think I'm probably in the mid 190s now.
Yeah.
So I just stopped gaining. I'm maintaining at the moment, and I just lost like half of a pound. So we've got a journey ahead of us. We'll see. I'll keep you posted, but
Cowbell.
the quarantine 15. Yes.
Okay, Mint. Love your new car. Oh, thank you. I do too. I do too. It is such a relief to have a car that you don't have to worry about it, if you know what I mean. Like there's nothing worse than car trouble. And this one's been so nice. It is really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That's so cool. Yeah, 3 days on, 4 days off. Oh, okay. 3 days on, 4 days off. That's right. Okay.
Drink coffee, smoke some cigarettes, smoke some weed. Well, the first 2, will keep the metabolism going. I don't know. See, that was my thing with like THC with Chantal with diet. She was going with those edibles. You get the munchies depending on what
The
it
edibles.
is. In Canada, it's legal.
Yeah.
She was going after the edibles with Pete's, and she was like half stoned in a bunch of videos. Hey, Scott. Scott's here.
Oh, hey, how are you, Scott?
I'm good, Caroline. Thank you for asking. It's a good Sunday here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Caroline. I am too. Thanks for asking. That's so cool.
I know. I had a peach ring once, like a CBD peach ring. It was good for anxiety. But there was minimal or no THC in it, I think.
It was lower. Oh, I can't remember.
They're the kind you don't have to go to the pharmacy to get. You can get them.
You just said go to the CBD store. In our convenience stores around here, they sell CBD products now too, including edibles. But from what I understand, that they're a different type. So I don't know. We did a training on it a week and a half ago, and we finished the training tomorrow. So I'll probably know a little more about it tomorrow, as far as the edibles versus the oils versus this, that.
So much to keep up with.
It is. Like I said, I've been trying these drops that are around here somewhere, and they work. I mean, they really do take the edge off of like anxiety. I have to say, and they don't make me drowsy. We got these little hit drops. It was a sample, and after tomorrow, I'm thinking of ordering more. But I do like the gummies. I do like them.
Guten Tag, Dorothy. Wie geht's?
Dorothy's here.
Plans for the summer. Just talked to my mother about this morning. There was a family vacation planned in New Jersey, but if I leave the state for work and come back, I have to be in quarantine for 14 days. I can't go back into the office. So I really would be taking 3 weeks off of work if I took like that many work days off. So I don't know. And my mother's in the same boat. She's retired, but she still works. So she wouldn't be able to go in either. And we both actually work with vulnerable populations of folks in the human service capacity. But
stay with the oils. Okay.
Folks who don't always have access to healthcare and haven't for years. So.
No, that's cool. Yeah. What did you just? I was going to say something about that. I don't even remember what you were saying now. It's gone. It's totally gone.
Chats move fast.
Yeah, I know, and I feel so bad. I want to keep up with every single comment, and I can't.
It's hard.
And then when the super things come up, it's like flash, 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 flash. And I'm like, I always think something's happening, like it's shutting off or something.
I know.
I'm so technically challenged still. It's so sickening.
Yeah. Love it.
Jeeps are the best.
Hi,
Oh,
Jay.
that was it. If you left the state, I did take I did take my vacation at work. I have it scheduled, so we figure even if it's a staycation, maybe we'll get some work around the apartment done, like big work. You know, like I want to paint and stuff like that. So.
Or we could road trip within Pennsylvania.
Within Pennsylvania,
there's stuff that's open as long as it's socially distanced. The hotels are open at maybe half capacity or more. So.
And I want to break in the new car so bad.
I know it'll be nice to go somewhere without having to worry about.
Is it gonna
break down? I mean, I've always had like platinum AAA coverage because I've always had hoopties my whole life. I've always had crap cars, so I've always purchased the good AAA in case I break down somewhere. Erie, we did the drive from Erie to Scranton on Route 6 the whole way.
I love Erie.
It was nice because I mean you can make it across PA on what is it 80?
Yeah,
Interstate 80 in about 6 hours or 5.5. But we took Erie to
We did like the upper.
It was upper, like through Bradford County, Potter County, through all that, all the way across. It was the Hill and Dale. What was the university in Mansfield?
It was nice.
Yeah.
That might be an idea. We could visit there, or maybe go back to the city. But like, it's just like the same situation. We go like I don't know, maybe to Pittsburgh or Philly or something. And do what if everything is?
Yeah.
But it'll just be a change of scenery.
Gettysburg isn't bad. My brother lives not too far from Gettysburg.
Yeah, we'd love to go to Gettysburg. That's an idea too. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
I'm a Native American in the tribe I'm rural that has multiple corona cases after going so long with that because somebody went out of the town. Yeah. Amish country.
Did you watch the video about the worst cities in Pennsylvania?
No,
I'd be interested in your response. Okay, well, we're going to have to do that.
SmokeySteveAndMarc, are you in Scranton? Have you seen Big Boy Steam Engine at the Rail Museum? Yes, in Scranton. I haven't seen any of the railway history kind of stuff. Steamtown is like, I could walk there and be there in 15 minutes.
Right down the road.
Yeah.
Oh, the parents loved it. Parents loved the new car. They did.
Hey, Gigi. There she is. I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope all's good. I do follow you on Facebook. You have some of the most brilliant posts, I have to say. The Amish are far away, probably 2-3 hours. My brother lives in that whole cut of South Central Pennsylvania where there's a lot of Amish folks.
Oh my God. Frank Lloyd Wright, Falling Water. I've been there, I don't know, maybe 5 times. I love it there. Thank you for reminding me. Have you ever been to Falling Water?
No.
That would be a fantastic trip.
I think I remember that.
That would be a great trip. It's Frank Lloyd Wright, one of his houses that you can tour and everything. And it's so beautiful, and it's such a wonderful trip. I forgot about Falling Water.
I think I'm going to close the shades on that. I'm getting a glare looking at myself.
You're going to close the window?
Yeah.
You're going to go.
I'm going to draw the shades.
Okay.
Bounce.
Oh, Gigi's here. Nice to see you. so cool.
Here. Is that too dark? I wonder.
Oh, Butterfly Wings heading to Gettysburg as soon as things open.
That's a
Oh,
little
we should time it. Yeah, take him to Fallen. Yeah, I think I will. That is a really nice trip. Plus, it's a hop, skip, and a jump from Pittsburgh.
10 places. There's only 10 you should never move to in Pennsylvania. I can think of a few more. Hey, Miss McPhoebe.
10 places in Pennsylvania you should never move to. All right. You know me, I have to write it down.
Thank you, dear. It takes a while to keep the blonde going.
I won't remember.
What I'll probably do is grow this out, shave it off, give it another 2 weeks, then dye it again. Where do you get all your t-shirts? Mark, some of them are thrift store pickups with just sayings you would never say.
10 places.
And then Mark orders some of them through... Forget.
You
PA just
should
means rehab to me.
never move to. All right, I wrote it down. What was the question?
Gigi said PA. Oh, where do you get the t-shirts from? Where do you order
T-shirt.
them
Oh,
from?
the t-shirts, I get them from online, a company, $6shirts.com. You can get 10 shirts for $50. And they're all, like these kind, graphic t-shirts. They have all different kinds though.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the least expensive that I've ever found, and they're decent. I like them too, and they're cute.
Mhm.
That's usually where I get them. But there's a couple other places we get them too. But that's the main place.
Yeah, sometimes it's like Salval. This was probably 50 cents. I'm guessing. So.
Okay, I'm still so far behind. Yes. Okay. Yes. Tomatoes have grown. Yes, they're all green. I'm gonna say probably in a week we'll have a red one.
I would say it looks like
Yeah,
it.
I already harvested
Based on me, who knows nothing.
carrots, radishes, spinach. What else? Was that it? Oh, green onions.
Mhm.
And all the herbs came up.
Yeah, I used all the spinach. That was good.
I have 3 pumpkins.
Yes, there are
so
3
far.
pumpkins already going. Quite a lot. Could you hook up the address of the shirts?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hit us up on like Facebook Messenger or just an email,
Or an email. Yeah.
and Mark will get it to you. PA means rehab. Yeah, a lot of my tourism of Pennsylvania was done via drug and alcohol treatment services myself. So.
She always giggles at our S&M. Yeah.
She calls Panko Planko.
She certainly does.
She has-
Don't
yeah.
get me started on that.
She has her
And
own.
balsamic.
I-
Balsamic vinegar. Balsamic.
I mean, originally I thought, how could a person? But then the longer it goes on, it's like this stuff was just never learned. She just never learned it the
She
right
never
way to
learned it the
begin
right
with,
way, yeah.
and she's not particularly interested in correcting herself when she learns the correct way. So that's just how she rolls.
Sarah, I've never stenciled with fabric paints, no. I've used stencils before for wood burning and some other things, but never fabric, no.
Mhm.
Well, that too, and doesn't she have,
Mhm.
doesn't she claim she has dyslexia
She
or
had said
something?
it before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
I've been in the Waverly area twice, actually,
Beloved White Castle.
for 28 days. 21 days, actually, twice. Mark, you should plant garlic. It's so easy.
Trisha, I want you. Wow, Trisha, thank you. Did you read that, Trisha?
Mhm. Thank you for being an inspiration. My daughter's 26 and feels good in her skin. Also helped you with coming out stories. Well, good. I'm glad we can help.
That's so nice.
Sometimes you don't know. I mean, I don't know. You create content. You hope you help people, but sometimes you just think
You don't
You're
know.
We sit
Yeah.
here for an hour talking to our phone, and then
I know, and then we
You know.
wonder, like, yeah, it's hard. You know? Love this Sunday night hangout. I'm actually justifying not cleaning. Well, I am glad we could help, Gigi. I'm so glad. I'm doing the same.
Have you been to New York? It's about 30 minutes. Yeah, well, I've been to New York State a bunch of times. New York City, I haven't been recently. When was the last time? We went to Hoboken and then crossed into New York. That was within the last
Yeah,
few
we visited
years.
Krista in Hoboken, and then I think we stayed in Hoboken, didn't
Hey,
we?
bitch. Yeah, we stayed.
A little bit outside of Hoboken.
Well, we wanted to find a
stayed.
hotel with a smoking room. Try that in New York.
Yeah, right. I know.
So we ended up staying. Where were we? Patterson, somewhere really not close by, like 45 minutes away. And then spent the next day in the city and then drove home.
Okay, am I like really so easy? Yeah, garlic. You know what? I will plant that next year. I didn't plant
Hi,
garlic
kitten.
this year. I planted onions, red onions for the first time. I never grew red onions before.
Mhm.
And then of course green onions and chives. But yeah, you know what? Garlic I would like to.
Mhm.
I heard they have beautiful flowers too. Garlic is in like the allium,
Yeah.
those round ball flowers.
Yeah.
It's in the same family.
Finch asked, do I like to go fishing? Let me tell you about fishing.
No!
Let me tell you about fishing, okay? Mom, are you watching?
Oh!
We're going to talk about fishing for a second.
I have to have a
I
cigarette for
used to fish when I was younger, probably up until a
this.
teenager.
Here we go.
Okay. I went fishing with my late cousin Dan, who was kind of the black sheep of his family. Spent the afternoon on a rowboat, and he gave me a small pole, just good enough for getting like sunnies and bluegills, nothing big, maybe a river trout. This pole was in the basement for a period of time. I went looking for it after 15 years of it being in my parents' basement. It was gone because it was taking up too much space. Now, my parents are not hoarders, but there's how much space does a fishing pole this big take up? And could other things have been sacrificed first? Especially things that were, theirs. That's the end of the fishing pole story. It's not like I'm bitter, but I bring it up a lot whenever fishing comes up.
Yes, he does. He does. He does.
It's in jest because it's a fishing pole. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal. But that's the last time I went fishing. Was the last time I had that pole. So
And I've entered so many contests to try to win to a fishing pole.
we
and
would
haven't won yet.
You can't fish, Luke. Well, you can fish in the Lackawanna River, but I don't even
Yeah.
think the fish want to be there either. So it's a very small river. It's as wide as a 2-lane road. It's more of a creek than anything. So
Oh, good. You plant you plant garlic now and harvest it in July. Oh, perfect. No. You plant it. You plant it in October and harvest it in July. Okay, perfect. I will do that.
loved your video on Chantal yesterday. You're always spot on. Thank you.
Cynthia uses her language like she uses the directions to HelloFresh. Thank you so much for saying that. I can't. The HelloFresh videos are not my favorite ones of Big C. From the Hello.
You hate that specifically.
Fresh.
Everything else you could probably forgive if she didn't do that.
And then the butchering of the directions. I mean, of course you tailor it to how you want to do it.
Now that's not new, so I don't give her any sort of, anything about that because she's never. When I used to watch Cynthia religiously, I've watched all of her HelloFresh and all the other boxes she did.
Yeah.
And she's always butchered them and tailored them and made them because Tommy was a very picky eater. He was quite a stubborn man, up until the end. But she would always butcher the food or tailor it that way. They'd get pork chops with some sort of glaze, and she would just cook it on onions and boil the vegetables to death. But that was how she rolled with those food boxes. And she must have got enough referrals. She was getting them for free for a long time. And it was probably one of her smarter hustles because they didn't drive, and the food would just get sent to the house. So,
What kind of smokes do you smoke? Marlboro Light 100s. That's what I smoke.
thoughtful, detailed.
Hey, Debbie! Mr. E!
Mr. E?
Mr. E's here!
Hello, Mr. E.
Oh, thanks for joining.
I'm a fan of your work.
Yes, I have to admit I am too.
I am a fan of your work. The coldest water bottle? I don't know. It wasn't going backpacking because it's a gallon thing.
Fresh.
Favorite Halloween costume you both wore? Oh, I have the one, I don't know. I was dressed as a priest a couple times for Halloween.
Yes, yeah, you were.
I don't know what you were exactly. Are you sending your Marlboro points?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm saving them myself. I can't believe she asked people to send her the Marlboro points.
After
she
he
don't
died as alone.
smoke after
After the camp, I don't know. Nothing really surprises me. That's awesome to hear. Makes me happy. You're more than welcome. I would, videos like that I think take a lot more technical effort, I think, too, to get your point across by just clipping videos together to tell the story of it rather than talking and telling of it. I think it's a whole different kind of talent to do that, and I like them. I like your videos.
Oh, yet another thing in common, Gigi. I knew it.
Mhm.
She smokes the same cigarettes, but she does smoke menthol.
Oh, menthol is the only way to go.
Well, yeah, you're a mentholer. He was a Grim Reaper. That would be a great costume. My favorite costume. Well, I did dress up as Boy George once with the braids and everything.
Oh,
I won
God.
a contest for that one.
Oh God.
Like Boy George in the 80s. I don't know. I guess that would probably be my favorite one because it was fun.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Your Tin Man costume was cool.
I was the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz when I
Yeah.
was in high school. It was the part with it was the lead with the least lines, which is just as well. So.
Here we go. Here we go. I have a name to replace Wacky Wednesday. How about here it is, Hump Day?
That's not bad.
Yeah, we could do something with Hump Day.
Yeah, because we always say it's Hump
Wasn't
Day.
Wacky Wednesday an epic fail? Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Epic fail. Well, we thought we'd try something new.
Isn't the states going to stop making menthol smokes?
Oh, are they?
I don't know. We'll find out. Does Mark do most of the cooking? No. No, he does not.
Oh, do you want to hear this story again?
I do most of the cooking, actually.
He does. He does. I don't know. I worked so long. Well, before when I was working as a chef, I just didn't feel like cooking.
And
You know
I
what,
couldn't.
though?
I couldn't blame you for that because if you look at it all day.
I'm getting back into it now, though. I've been cooking a lot more. In fact, I just cooked today, and I videotaped it. We did a low country boil today.
Yeah.
Turned out so cool. Plan out meals for the week. Yeah, that's a good question. Do you guys plan out meals for the week, and do you shop at the grocery store together, and who hates what food? Well, no, we don't plan it for the week. I do most of the shopping until I guilt him into going grocery shopping with me.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
You come home a few times with stuff without stuff I need, then I go to the store.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, nah, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
I've started going more recently. Not to COVID, I just didn't really like the store. And quite frankly, I didn't feel, I hate to say this in front of you, but I didn't feel super safe in the last car that we had. To the
Mhm.
point where it was giving me a lot of anxiety to even get in it, you know. I feel much better about traveling at the moment, so.
She was a human cannoli. Get out. Oh my gosh. James was Elvira. He was the Grim Reaper. That's so awesome.
I like Halloween. Yes, we do all out. There's as many decorations outside for Halloween as there are for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
I saw that comment go by and I had missed it. Yes, there is plenty outside. So.
Yes. Does Mr. E have a channel?
Yes, Mr. E does have a channel. I will be making a video of a dump cake. Yes, I will.
Oh yeah.
Because I kindly received the book. So I will be making a dump cake. I tried to make one another time and it just came out like shit, so I couldn't tell if it was the recipe or me. So I'm gonna follow it exactly and we'll see. It came out like a cobbler. Like it wasn't a cake, it was more like a cobbler.
Oh yeah. You definitely got to get caught up on things in North Bergen for sure.
It's been a busy 24 hours in North Bergen.
Yes. Tons of content.
God forgive me.
I hate grocery shopping. Oh, yeah, I know. I can't say that. I enjoy it, but not when I'm stressed and have to get it done. I like to take my time, and he likes to do it fast.
Yeah, I'd like to make a list, go in, what's on the list. You made the watermelon cake made in Michigan? They made the watermelon cake.
Did you make it? Oh, awesome! That's so cool.
Now, the only store I'd like to browse in actually is the supermarket. I'm glad you made it too. Thanks, Mystery. I will browse in the supermarket for those discount yellow tags where they're giving stuff away because it's a deal, you know, and I'm not a couponer myself, so.
Oh, Gigi, well, we're waiting for it. We're waiting for it. She makes world famous banana bread.
I'm right here.
We're right here. We're actually not that far
You're
away.
like 3 hours
I
away,
know.
I think.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at a rest stop.
Can I taste you? And my answer was bite me. That's awesome for the homemade cannoli costume.
When did Mark cut off his ponytail? I cut off his ponytail on my birthday.
Yes.
That was my present.
Yeah.
He donated it to Locks of Love. Or another charity.
Locks of Love.
It was
we
the Locks of
we ended
Love.
up going with Locks of Love, yeah.
Tied it off, threw it in the mail, and it was really easy, actually. I don't know if he's going to grow another one, are you?
I don't know.
Never say never.
Never say never. It took so long. But I don't know. When I had it, I'm like, I want to get rid of it, and then when it's gone, I'm like, I miss the long hair. So I don't know. But right now, I'm short and blonde, so I think I'll keep it for a little bit anyway. Okay, I'm so far behind. I'm sorry.
I feel foggy in the mask and can't see the shelves. Quick trips. Most of this time, I've just been going to the store to get like something to drink, and like beverages and cigarettes are the only things I've gone out for. Mark does a lot of the grocery shopping. We've gone together like twice, and that's pretty much it. I don't go out too much, and I wear a mask. My parents visit. We wear a mask. We went to go see them around 4th of July weekend. I'm wearing a mask. Like, I don't know. Do you guys like jams? Am I thinking
Love jam.
Jam?
Like jam, like fruit jam,
That's what I'm guessing. If that is,
or like
yes,
jam, man, let's jam.
I'm thinking jams.
I'm thinking jams.
I enjoy jam.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Favorite guilty pleasure comfort foods? Oh God. I don't know. I can make love to any food.
Fucking blades.
Honestly.
Oh my too faint. You are so funny.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What would I eat late night home with nobody looking?
Oh, I'm still catching up. This is so stressful.
I could probably kill a whole jar of Nutella in private, I would think.
You think we'll get a second stimulus? I'm not sure. I just saw on the news Nancy Pelosi was talking, and she says that it's like imperative that we get a second stimulus check. I guess we'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did get one, vis-a-vis like a bribe to vote.
Like a bribe? Yeah, right.
Send me $1,200 and vote for me.
Yeah, it does seem like that.
I'll take your bribe, but I'm not voting for it.
What was your guilty pleasure comfort food? What'd you say?
Nutella.
Nutella, really?
I would probably eat like a whole jar of it in private.
Mine's pizza and French fries, all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Authentic fried French fries and pizza.
Yeah. It's all the stuff that people eat in mukbangs. I would probably eat for myself. Or like a whole pan of lasagna just for me, maybe. And just stand in the kitchen. It's cold. I'm standing there with a fork. It's 2 a.m. No one's looking. It's just me. That's probably a guilty moment, I would say.
Will you both grow a beard for November?
Oh,
I'll do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Oh yes.
A beard?
A beard.
I can grow a beard.
Would you grow a beard?
I can grow a beard in like a week.
Yeah, you do. You can.
Mine grows fast. Well, I have dark hair, so
yeah.
it shows up fast. Mark, how many plants do you have?
Plants?
I'm up to like 25.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think 8. I believe 8. I have them outside on the porch. So, oh no, 9, 10. 10. I have 10.
Mm-hmm.
Which, is more than last year, so I got to figure out where to put them this winter. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, crawfish, scallops, all of that is so good. Yeah, you can make it in a pressure cooker. You can.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. The one I made today, we had little neck clams, shrimp, sausage, corn, potatoes, and all that.
Mm-hmm. It was good. I ate a shrimp. I couldn't help myself. It smelled too good. I had to eat some of it. I'll eat more later when nobody's looking. Oh, cheese. Oh, God. Of course. On everything. On anything. Tim. Yes, we do have an air fryer. I like my air fryer. We didn't go expensive. We went on the cheap. It was on sale. And has a digital front and everything, and I've never had a problem with it. I've done potato wedges. It's not the same as deep fried, but it's better than the oven.
Yeah.
That's my take on anything put in the air fryer. It's better than just baked, but it's not.
I was thinking, should we get the air fryer oven?
No.
That looks kind of like a toaster oven.
No.
You wouldn't like that?
No, we have an oven and we have an air fryer. I don't think we need one.
Okay.
Nice thought, though.
Okay.
Thank you for thinking of it.
Well, you're welcome.
But no, I don't think we need it.
Cool Cat Court, hello from Nova Scotia. Hello!
Gigi, I was just diagnosed pre-diabetic. Oh no.
Oh no, really?
Oh, Steve dress up as Chantal, Mark dress up as Cynthia, and we can do Foxy boxing. I am fucking dead.
Oh
I-
my god.
I love it.
Oh my god.
I love it. It's probably not going to happen because I'll lose my nerve, but right now it sounds like the best idea I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh, that is too much. Oh, wow. I'd recommend getting one, an air fryer. I was very surprised.
My parents got one,
love
and they're
it.
not gimmicky people.
Yeah,
you know?
I like it a lot.
It is. I've done meat in there, put in a piece of chicken, even frozen. In 20 minutes, it's done.
The best warming up like leftover pizza. It's like perfect in the air fryer. And it only takes a minute.
Any like if you get prepared fried chicken or fish sticks or chicken fingers, they all come out good. So, do you watch any crafting channels? Just discovered one a couple nights ago, Cora's Creative Corner.
Oh yeah.
I got sucked in because she had a hair fail video.
I've been meaning to find more channels to watch because I'm trying to improve my videos to make them a little, well, more user friendly. Well, viewer friendly, I guess. So I'm trying to get ideas, but I haven't found any except for that one that you picked. You did, and I like her channel.
Yeah,
It's
she's
cool.
cool.
She does like me. It's like just informal, you know, and I like that. But if you know of any, please tell me, because I would like to check more out for sure.
Mhm.
That sounds like, you know, I don't have my Okay, so Cowbell doesn't like her combo air fryer toaster oven. That's what I was thinking of getting. So she doesn't like it.
Mhm.
And someone wants you to do a review on the air fryer. I think you should.
I can do a review.
We've got a couple requests for that.
I have to clean it first.
The only thing we did in it was potato wedges. In a video.
In a video?
In a video.
Yeah, I think so. That was it. Yeah, but I've done a bunch of stuff in there. I think I've done burgers in there. I tried to make like a grilled cheese, but the bread flew off because because it's not anchored down and it's very windy in there. So is it hard to set up live chat? I'm clueless. This is actually a lot easier than filming a video. You have the YouTube app. There's a button at the top that says video, live, or what is it? I don't know, community board.
Oh,
You hit live, you
that
put a
in.
title in, and then it takes a thumbnail, and then you're live. And then afterward, there's really no editing, so it's not too bad. Have you considered growing ginger? It sprouts easily. I like ginger, by the way.
I did not. Where's that? I don't see that on here.
We have the Ninja that is the air frying. Yeah, I remember watching
Oh, there
She
it
Whose
is.
Name Might Not Be Spoken, and she had
Thank you.
and she had the
Thank you.
she had the foodie, and I won't comment on what she cooked in there, but at the same time, she showed off some of the features. I don't know, because like if you pressure cook food and then broil it, isn't it just going to taste like pressure cooked food that got broiled? Like, thanks for coming, Mystery. Have a good night.
Are you all married? So are you two forever partners now?
Well, we're not married.
We're forever partners.
Yeah,
I like that.
forever.
Forever partners.
Yeah.
We got to get married, though. Well, I'm not. We're not. I know. I know.
I should cash in on that now, because then you don't have to have a reception, because it's like a biohazard, so you don't have to pay for that. And then what else?
Thanks, Dom. Bye.
I always used to say I
Thanks for stopping by.
wanted
Sorry.
like a wedding, but maybe not get married, because like parties sound fun, but I don't know. There's not that much difference. I mean, we would just have legal stuff. Like if you were in the hospital, I could come see you.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Zoom wedding. Yes, Mark, get married. Thank you. I know. I guess I'd get married to you, right?
Probably. A frugal beast. I'm not as frugal when it comes to certain things, but I've like skirted poverty most of my adult life. This is the first time I've actually been modestly financially secure, and even that's kind of a fantasy. So I'm like trying to hold on to that. And so the idea of dropping money on a wedding is like,
That's fascinating. Dragon Lion says they live in a trailer and specifically solar power and generator power, so they have to be careful when air frying because it uses a ton of power. So are you like where you live is totally like self-sufficient? You have a generator, solar power. Like what about like water and things like that? That's so fascinating. I've always thought like the way of the future is going to actually end up being like that. Like, you know, self-sufficient solar power, things like that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. You could elope to somewhere exotic when Americans are allowed in other countries. That's very true.
I was gonna say, if we leave, we're probably not gonna be
very
allowed back.
true. I know. Piggyback wedding would be so cool.
Oh yeah.
You gotta let us know when that is.
Mm-hmm.
A live YouTube wedding.
Stream your wedding. Oh. Stay safe. We're in tough times. Thanks, Bluebird. Thanks for coming.
You totally got me thinking. Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be twice the work of a regular wedding to have to stream it. Well, I imagine if we did, Mark would do pretty much all the decor, and you're a baker, so you'd bake the cake, and
I'd
you're a
have to
chef,
bake
so
my-
you'd make the food.
I have to do
So-
all that for my own wedding.
No, we'd hire somebody, I'm sure. Steve looks over the wedding.
He does. He does. He does.
I don't know. There's not a huge difference. I mean, like I said, in every other aspect of life, we
Thank you, Trish.
share our whole life together.
We do.
So
we're. I mean, for all intent and purposes, we are married. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we've been. It's going on 7 years
yeah,
now,
it'll be 7
and
years.
you know, we live like a married couple. I mean,
Pretty
you know,
much.
we do.
Yeah,
You know,
I give you all my money.
you do,
So
as it should be.
yeah, and then I have to ask for it back. We could send you all wedding gifts. Great way to get gifts.
Right?
There you go. There you go.
Out to water plant. See you tomorrow. Bye, Chris. Thank you. Thank you for
What
stopping
about
by.
the DJ?
July.
We do need a DJ. I want a DJ and not a band. I went to a beautiful wedding earlier this year. And they had a
That's what I
band,
would
and I thought, that's a great band. I don't want a band at my wedding. I want the original artist playing the song. Because I have certain songs in my head that were always going to be played at my wedding, and they weren't going to be sung by a band. But, yeah, that's a little further down the road. So, and then venue. Where do you have it? So, this is all assuming that the plague is under control with any reasonable period of time. What wedding songs would you want to have?
Oh, that's interesting. I'm reading Dragonlight about the trailer being. That's so fascinating. Every 2 weeks they go into the city and then they fill up on water. Oh, very cool. Okay.
Thanks, Trisha. Have a good week.
Very interesting.
Wedding songs.
Okay, what would you ask me?
Wedding songs.
Wedding songs? Wedding songs. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I always wondered.
You were one that always made wedding cassettes and CDs.
Yeah, I had made one for playlists of all sorts of things like that. I used to make them for weird reasons. I always thought a good wedding march would be White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane, you know, with the snare drum.
Oh my goodness.
I thought it would be a nice entry to come down the aisle to, but I've 85. That's good.
I'm married 35 years. At 30, he moved
Big Sin
out.
will
We
supply
are
the
partners
decorations.
for life. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I don't think Cindy's gonna send us anything.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'd be afraid to open it.
I don't know about common law in Pennsylvania. I'd have to look. Common law. Well,
Bye, Trisha. Thanks for stopping by.
common law marriage? Would we be common law? Like, 15 years ago, I lived in Philadelphia, and they had domestic partners.
Chantel be the maids of honor. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God. Oh, God. I have all sorts of, like, stuff to say about that. But I won't.
Dorothy's been married since 1985. Wow. I was 15. Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell. Yeah. As long as it's not, like, Safety Dance. That's my least favorite song ever. Chantel could be Steve's bridesmaid. Why not? You know?
Yeah, I know, right?
What a great day to bury the hatchet, you know?
Big Sin will supply the decorations from the dollar store.
Oh, bless her heart.
I will, Snow. I'll pick out the wedding music. You can have maybe a song or two.
I can't come down the aisle with a white rabbit. It just seems, nice.
And Caroline since 88, 37 in October. Wow.
Almost
as long as you've been alive. Jessica, hi. What?
Cynthia can make a black turkey for the wedding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She'll get no less than 30 videos out of it.
Weddings. She'll get 30, and she'll get no less than 30 videos out of it. Oh my god, that's so true though. How can you go to the dollar store for one, for a shopping trip and make 10 videos from it?
Well, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know.
Somebody to Love, I sang that when I was a senior in high school. That was my solo for the senior choir.
Edgar,
thing.
thank you. You too. Thank you so much. And Pete's is the ring bearer. I forgot about Pete's.
Oh, Pete's! I forgot about Pete's.
I did too.
Of course he can. I like Pete's.
I do like Pete's.
I know
he's all right. He's just
he's extremely
awkward and yeah,
bordering on diagnostically awkward. But he's just Pete's. I like Pete's. I'm not in good voice right now. Maybe I'll get Mark to do a duet or something with me sometime.
We're edging towards that. I think so. I did sing one time in the last year, and I don't even remember what video it was in.
It was in the Golden Girls special.
Okay, thank you for telling me.
You sang "What'll I Do?" Oh, you're trying to bury that in the content? That's in there.
But that was
Cats could be the flower and ring bearer. See, it's all coming together.
It's all coming. See,
it's all coming together. Now, what are we gonna eat?
I don't like spam. Thank you anyway, but I don't like spam. But thank you for sending it.
Yeah.
Can be a singing video. Yeah, that's what we were thinking of doing. Was doing it on Wednesday. For Wacky Wednesday. Oh my gosh.
But we've never sang together. So, and I'm nervous to sing in front of you.
You're nervous to sing in front of me?
Are you nervous to sing in front of me?
Why? No.
Because it's like that, I don't know. I haven't sung in front of anybody sober in years.
See, that was it too. Yeah,
I used to go to karaoke and I'd have 5 drinks in me and I'd, break out into fucking whatever.
Right, right.
I think the last song I sang karaoke was Paparazzi by Lady Gaga. I think that was the last one. And I blacked out in the middle of it, so I don't know if they clapped.
Oh, she walked down the aisle to Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. That is cool.
No, I don't have to be sober to sing. I've never been sober. I haven't been sober. And I don't drink. So I'd have to go on straight nerve to get up and do it. My dad used to say, it
won't go to waste. I'm sorry. You're right. She said that. But it won't go to waste.
Some people, my father's always said, some people have more nerve than talent. At a certain age, I think so. Plus, I used to be a baritone, but I'm probably a bass now. Bass 1, maybe bass 2.
D-Dub, hey! Oh, why? Jessica wants to know, why do you have to be sober to sing?
Well, yeah,
you don't have to be sober to sing, but we don't drink.
No, so I've got to work myself up to...
Yeah.
Because when you get a few in you sound like, Pavarotti. Fell off the platform once. Yeah. Drunk karaoke used to be so fun, though. There was very few things looking back that I did drinking, because usually I pretty much spoiled everything by the end. Because everything I did drunk, I made a mess out of. But karaoke used to be actually fun. I used to like it. So...
What would you two wear for your wedding ensemble?
Why don't you like to drink? Oh, I'm an alcoholic. So it's not that I don't like to drink, exactly. It's just that really bad things happen when I do. I break out in handcuffs. Allergic to it. So, yeah.
And I wasn't an alcoholic, but I was an addict, so I just choose not to drink. I just don't like it. I won't drink, not now, but...
The thing is, I could have, one drink and it be fine, or I might have one drink and then go out and buy a bottle of vodka afterwards and go on a run for 2 days.
Yeah.
It's really unpredictable what I'll do if I start drinking, so my better bet is to just
not.
Just not.
Yeah, no.
And one of the medications I take helps me curb cravings and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Celtic Ranger. Michelle, her German Shepherd loves when I sing.
See? Somebody had said, oh god, I can't remember. What did they say? Their cat likes,
Caroline got drunk sometimes? Wow. You know, it's so funny, like, how you envision people that you
Congratulations,
you
Amanda.
talk to all the time, like on YouTube and things like that, but you've never met in person.
Mhm.
And you have a vision of who they are.
Yeah.
And I never would have thought, Caroline, you would have drank. Ever.
Yeah.
I don't, and why? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Have you ever made a story about your recovery? I have. We made some older ones, and I was hoping to do one in the past week, but for whatever reason, it didn't come up. So, there's some older ones on the channel if you go way, way back. And there's part of Mark's recovery story, too. Mark had a different drug of choice, so his story is a little bit different.
Hi, Angela.
Well, thank you, Faith. 32 years sober. Congratulations to you, too. She got sober when I was 5. Thank you, Justine
Thank
K.
you, Jessica. That's nice for you to say. I'm glad you said that, because sometimes I wonder if, like, we shouldn't say things that we say. And I'm glad, I'm glad that.
I mean, it's a fair question. I don't mind. I have very little shame in my game. So, Bacardi and Coke was the drink I had. Yeah. There's all sorts of new liquor out there that wasn't there when I quit drinking. So, it's like all the flavors of vodka. You can get, like, I don't know, Trident gum flavored vodka, probably.
Oh, I got a flash. Oh, Justine, thank you.
Thanks, Claudia.
I'm really behind, aren't I? Didn't you just say that? I really wish that I could make this larger. Right?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Encouraging you to share your story because it might help. Well,
yeah,
happy to.
Yeah, I think we were actually talking about it maybe this week of going there, because we shared our coming out story last week, and that was personal. So probably, yeah, I think it might be this is what we were thinking. We were thinking of Steve telling his story in a video, me telling my story in a video,
Yeah.
and then us coming together and making a video about how our lives, So
Yeah.
we're putting that together now. So I agree. I think some people would relate, and it might help some people. Yeah.
Yeah. In case you haven't noticed, it's past the hour, but we're going to go a little bit longer. So.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go till probably 10 after or so.
Yeah, makes it very difficult.
It's hard. It's hard. When you have a mental health concern and then issues with drinking, and then they always say they cancel each other out. Alcohol doesn't cancel out meds exactly. They might mix or confuse symptoms, or, when I would show up at the emergency room crazy and drunk, it's very difficult to tell what's going on with a person when they're under the influence like I was. So I'd go into the psych ward, they would detox me and then send me home. And they'd throw a diagnosis on me for billing purposes, but who the hell knows what was wrong? And I'd go back to my outpatient doctor, and it would start all over again. So.
Oh, do you still accept small clips from viewers saying hi? Oh, yes, absolutely. We love them. Yes. We'll put them in one of our videos, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, can y'all talk about therapy sessions or what it took to find, what helped y'all? Yeah, absolutely we can. Yeah, we've been both in therapy, like separately in therapy, and we also went to couples therapy 2 years ago too.
2 years ago when we went for about a year.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
It was a really good call actually to go.
Yeah.
80 days sober. Congratulations. Her husband's 80 days sober.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm still not there yet.
In the beginning, every single day is a really big deal.
It is.
Every single day is a really big deal early on. The more time you get, it seems like the more time you get. So you can how do you upload a video to your channel?
Pain pills aren't the best cocktail either. No, they're not. That was my thing. Pain pills, it took a while to get off of them,
If you're sending us a video, we were doing video greetings, you can send them to us via email or send it via Facebook Messenger, and we'll get it from there. And we just, of course, need your permission to add it to one of our videos. So. Yeah. No, recovery.
Yeah, Alex.
We're pretty transparent. Mark and I met in rehab, so there's not much that's taboo about what we would talk about as far as recovery and stuff. Do you find the big book helpful? Pieces, chunks of it. I was a big 12-stepper when I first got out of my 5th rehab, and it was very helpful. The community was helpful, being social was helpful, having a key to open the meeting was helpful, and I did go through the steps. But afterwards, there was things I couldn't reconcile with going to 12-step meetings. It just wasn't for me. But the big book is helpful, as long as it's treated like a book and not a Bible.
Yeah.
I think it's a very helpful tool. Yeah. I think the stories in the back are amazing. I think the steps are definitely something people should look at if they have addiction.
Yeah.
Because it does stick with a lot of people. I have a bunch of friends who are sober through that. Yeah. Through that. I have a bunch that aren't, but you can't argue with results. The ones that got sober that way are living good lives.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I just think it's important, in my opinion, to know that that's not the only way to go. You know, we're not all cut from cookie cutters, you know, and what works for one person may not work for another. But I think it's a good route to go. I think it's positive. I think it's safe. I think it can help, definitely. Definitely. Especially at the beginning, especially.
Yeah. Like, I got so much more besides that. Like, I was so isolated at the end of my drinking. It was like me and cable TV. And that was pretty much it. And the random professional I sat in front of every few weeks. So, it was good to get back into the swing of life. And my sponsor was great. You know, in her direction, I had a female sponsor because, you know. So they bent the rules for me. Called her every day.
Oh, yeah, James. I'm excited, too. I can't wait to see it. I always, just interrupt you, but I want to get it in
because I'm further ahead.
I know.
I appreciate your things on Chantal, because I've dealt with an eating disorder. It's interesting, and you might agree, when you have a history with eating disorders, to look at Chantal and go, how is she not putting this and that together yet? You know, like, she's still finding her way, still.
Yeah.
I went to AA for anorexia during the mental health visit. A lot of people go to the, I used to go to AA meetings when I was in the psych ward just to get out of going to other groups. But, they're helpful. The 12-step philosophy gets piled onto everything. Like, there's 12-step stuff for everything.
Yeah, there is.
For quitting smoking, for managing sex, for overeating, all of it.
Yeah, so. The principles are good. They're positive. They can be applied to anything that you're trying to change in your life, I think.
Yeah.
So.
It was more the fellowship I ended up having some issues with than anything else. It was not the step, sort of the steps, a lot of the fellowship. The community around here was not all that it could be in terms of recovery.
I remember the feeling of, the community, the feeling of, that belonging somewhere that helped me a lot at the beginning with the big book and the meetings.
Yeah.
Because you do definitely feel so alone.
What are your degrees? I have a bachelor's degree. Bachelor of Arts, and my major was communications. You have an associate?
I have an AAS.
In applied science. Make a great peer counselor for Chantal. I do work as a peer specialist, but she wants that kind of help. She might benefit from non-traditional help, too. Like, if she doesn't want to talk to a therapist, she could talk to another person who had an issue with binge eating, who got a little bit of a handle on it, and maybe talk to them about how they got it done. Some strategies. Things like that. Sometimes the person who's been there and done that is a better support, but I don't know if she's wanting to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, true. I think it's a little different for women. I had a friend who kept getting
it's
pried upon by older men in AA. I've heard that too.
It's completely different. 13th stepping much? Yeah. A girl comes in with 2 weeks sober out of rehab, and a guy with 10 years wants to be her sponsor. I've seen that a few times. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sometimes a leopard never changes his spots.
Yeah. Very true.
Not that all men are pigs, just some.
What is applied science? It's a broad term, actually. Mine actually went in the route of culinary. You know, I was a chef and predominantly a pastry chef. But when I went back to the 2-year college, I'm not really sure. Applied sciences could cover a wide variety of things, kind of like your degree.
Yeah.
Like what yours you could use that for other different things.
Yeah. The associate with the 2-year degree, and then
mine's. I'm sorry, that what you wanted to do. Mine was a 2-year. His was a 4-year.
Yeah.
I guess that was the simplest way to say it.
Yeah.
How sick they were instead of living a good life with it. I agree with that too. That's why I try to focus on the positive rather than, and like in AA and NA, when you come to like, you know, addictions and things, there were so many war stories and like glamorizing the usage and the bad times as opposed to like the positive things and where you're going now, you know. I agree totally with that statement. Yeah.
My dad went to exactly one Al-Anon meeting. One. He said they read for 20 minutes from all these handouts, and then when no one had anything to say, someone said, let's read from the book. He's like, I could have read the book at home. He never went again. My mother went a couple times, but it wasn't really for her either. She said it was like people picking at old wounds and stuff.
I gotta go get my stuff out of the oven.
Okay. Well, you can do that. We'll give it 4 minutes. We'll go until quarter after. Do you got to dip out?
Well, I mean, I could. I gotta take it out. I have something cooking. Well, not really. I mean, it's pretty much done, you know. Kimberly, hi.
We'll give it just a couple more and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go into communications? Your voice is perfect and your face. Well,
you did.
I declare. This is the closest I've come to using my degree, actually. Well, I mean, I do some public speaking when I do some trainings. Hi, Eileen.
Yeah, you do.
You would have missed us if we didn't go late.
I know, we went late. I went, and I also went for musical theater direction. So,
Thank you, Finch. It's money for the dowry. She sent us a super chat.
That's thank you so much. That's too kind.
Thank you,
That's
Facebook.
so
Thank
funny.
you for coming. This is the closest I got to using it. I do some public speaking on mental health topics for the agency I work for, but that's about the extent of it, the public speaking bit that I do. And then, of course, YouTube. But I didn't like broadcasting, actually. I didn't have the nerve at that age to do it. I had a couple people give me that. You know how there's only a few times in your life someone says, you should really look into this. I'll help you out. Give me a call.
Yeah.
And then you don't pursue it. And then 5 years later, you're like, I should have taken advantage of that.
Yes, definitely.
I had 2 or 3 of those kick yourself moments.
Yeah.
So
I kind of had, when I was in school, like I had originally went into school for performing arts, and I thought that's what I wanted to do. I was very involved with my community theater group, and I loved it. But then I also had a passion for cooking and baking, so that's when it switched over to culinary. And, you know, and then that's what I did the rest of my life, was I worked in restaurants as as a chef. Never as a pastry chef, but always as a savory chef. But most of the places I worked at, I did both, you know, because, well, around here, there really aren't any pastry chef jobs, but, and then I recently switched, and I'm in a different field now, so.
I work in human services. This is not at all what I thought I would be doing. I work for a nonprofit, so this wasn't the dream. Working in mental health, working with other people who have mental health concerns and trying to provide education on the topic, not at all. Not at all what I thought I'd be doing.
Okay, what school did you go to, Mark? I started off at Point Park College in Pittsburgh, and then I ended up graduating from Art Institute of Pittsburgh and Tampa. And why don't I work as a chef now? That long story. Not really a long story. I got RA, actually, and I was having a very difficult time keeping up with the schedule. Working the long hours, and cake decorating I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't squeeze the bag. I couldn't see to get just performance related. I was unable to keep up performance, so that's why I don't work as a chef now.
So now you're in a new field.
I'm in a new field now, yeah. And
I'm in mental health and you're in drug and alcohol.
You had a question.
Like a dynamic
Steve,
duo.
are you fed or state or local or?
I'm guessing that means like where am I employed?
I think so.
And I'm a nonprofit, so the contract money that I get comes from the county for the programs that I do. So I would like to have you as my peer specialist. Well, you have Medicaid?
Yeah, right.
We used to do direct peer services from my agency, and I would work individually with people. I would drive out to their houses. It's mostly a mobile service because it's meant to be having people in the community.
Yeah.
Not have them go to the office and go home and spend the rest of their week inside. It's meant to be, let's have a life. You have a mental health issue and it's challenging, and here's how we can deal with the challenges, and here's how you can have a life on top of it too. that's kind of the goal of it. So
It's so frustrating when the hands won't cooperate. It is. I remember I didn't know what was going at first. When it first hit me, I didn't know what was going on, and I kept making mistakes trying to. I was decorating cakes at the last restaurant that I worked at too, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't make the flowers. I couldn't write, and I kept going into, and I couldn't understand what was going on until I was diagnosed. Then it made sense. I wish that. Well, we'll see what happens. Gotta stay positive, right?
Is what I do rewarding? It's rewarding. I like it. I mean, it's not like factory work where at the end of the day you're like, and I got this much done and now the day is over. The day's never really over.
Yeah.
Because you don't fix people. Like it's always ongoing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll spend all day trying to hook somebody up with resources and help, and you make 1,000 calls to a bunch of other agencies because the person needs furniture and housing and support and therapy and XYZ, and then at the last minute they go, never mind, I'm running away with my boyfriend. But you do your part to try to help, and then if they take it or they don't, that's
it.
That's what it is. Well, we are past the extra time, so we are going.
Oh yes, we are. I'm 15. I gotta get.
Yeah, something's gonna burn. So,
we'll see what that video brings tomorrow.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining us today. We did go a little bit long, but
yes,
so it goes. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the like button and the bell on your way out. Smash it. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Twitter at SmokeySteveA.
I'm still figuring out Twitter, but we are
Sorry,
on
Mark.
Twitter.
Our email address and contact info is listed below, so if you had any questions or things you didn't get answered, you want to get in touch with us, you can do it via Facebook, via email, Instagram, whatever you like. And Mark will catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
Mondays with Mark, and we're cooking again.
You are cooking.
And we're making a dessert too, so it'll be fun tomorrow.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it will be. It was so nice spending time with you. I mean, you really I love ending the week like this and starting the week like this. Thank you so much for being here. It was nice to see everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.